So you've been at Morecambe for 10 years now. In that time you've played over 400 games. But where would you see yourself in another 10 years' time?
Ideally, I want to go into the coaching side of things.
Yeah.
I'm doing my coaching badges. Possibly looking along the lines of as well, I'll be opening up my own goalkeeping academy. I don't think there's an awful lot of things in the area for goalkeepers. So I still want to stay in the game, and the coaching is the natural sort of pathway that I'm looking at.
Yeah. So your first career goal was against Portsmouth in February 2016. What was it like to score that equaliser in the 94th minute?
The best feeling I've ever had on a football pitch. It beats any sort of brilliant save, any penalty save, and it was just incredible. Yeah, I can sort of still remember it very, very clearly, and it's something that I'd love to repeat. Obviously, the likelihood of that happening, is pretty slim, but it was the world went a little bit nuts for 24 hours. Sky Sports were in the living room the next afternoon, things like that. It was crazy.
So you've been playing at the club for quite a long time, obviously. What are the most noticeable changes that you've kind of recognised in those past 10 years?
Well, the main thing is the stadium. When I first came to Morecambe, we were at Christie Park.
Yeah.
It was a great little ground. We had a really good record there. But for the club to move forward, it needed to upgrade the stadium, and they did. So in that respect, the stadium would be the most noticeable difference.
Do you think that Morecambe overachieve in comparison to what people expect of them?
Yeah. Plain and simple, yeah. For the budget we've got, the facilities we've got, for us to be staying in the league is an achievement. I think the longer it's gone on over the past few years, more people are starting to realise that. But our main aim is to stay in the league. Anything above that is obviously a bonus. But for what sort of like I said, the budget, the small attendances, the facilities we've got, staying in the league is an achievement in itself.
So who's the most promising player that you've seen at Morecambe this season?
We've got obviously AJ's, Aaron McGowan's come in. He's he's only 21, but he seems to be around a long time. He's done well, and then also the emergence of Sam Lavelle this season has been a massive plus for the club. So he came in on a trial basis pre-season, and he's been absolutely fabulous. I think he's got a fantastic future ahead of him.
Do you think that having the mix of younger, more experienced players like yourself, do you think that helps the team kind of progress and get good results?
I think so, yeah. Because especially like myself, Kev, Rosie, Tom, all the older pros, we look to help the younger lads when we can. They'll often come and ask advice and ask our opinions on things, and if we can help them to get a little bit more out of their game, then it's only going to help the team.
Do you think that Morecambe's ability to defend well has set them up good this season? Because obviously you don't see them leaking that many goals, but either you could say they're not scoring loads at the other end either.
Well, it's something that we've, over the past few seasons, we sort of needed to address, because 2 or 3 seasons ago we were conceding just shy of 100 goals, and but we were scoring a lot more then as well. So we've built up a good understanding across the back line, and we've had some really solid quite a few solid defensive performances over the season.
You've been Morecambe's #1 keeper for 10 years now. Do you think that Dan Nizic has done a good job stepping in when you've been injured and sidelined, not being able to play for the team?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. I've went on record before saying how good I think Dan is, and I think he's got a fantastic future ahead of him. But while I'm still here, I want to play. We've got a healthy competition. We both respect each other. We get on very well, but we both know that there's only one shirt for us to play for. And while I'm here, I want to play, and obviously he wants to play. But like you said, he's come in this season. He's done really, really well, and I think he's got a really bright future.
So who's the biggest character in the team?
Come on. I think everybody's going to answer the same one. It's Kevin Ellison. He just does not shut up. From the moment he walks in to the moment he walks out, you can hear him above everybody else. But he's brilliant to have in the dressing room. He gets around the lads, he picks everybody up when they're down, and he's a fantastic character, and obviously a really good player. What
advice would you give to anybody watching who wants to start out playing football?
Hard work, simple as that. Hard work and commitment. That's what you've got to do. You've got to, especially as a teenager coming through. You've got to sacrifice an awful lot. Your friends are going out in town. Your friends are going, doing other things. You've got to be willing to make cutbacks. And hard work will get you where you want to be.
Who was your footballing inspiration when you were younger?
It was always Peter Schmeichel, actually, and that's hard for me to say because I'm a Liverpool fan. He's Man United, but for me, he's one of, if not the best goalkeepers that's ever played, and he was always someone I looked up to, and so I've watched clips of, watched videos of to see what he did.
And where do you see the club in 10 years' time?
I think the main aim is it's no different than this season. You want to be a league club. If the club can progress and move up to divisions, that'll be absolutely fantastic. If not, then you want to be in the Football League.
All right. Thanks for that, Barry.
No worries, mate. Cheers.